Hey everybody, I am back. I am Drak, and this is Final Fantasy Mystic Quest for the SNES. Now, for those who might be asking, no, I'm not playing it on the SNES. Unfortunately, I didn't hoard all my consoles, but I am playing it on the Wii Virtual Console, and enjoying every minute of it. It's still a very, very good game. And right now, we are making our way through an abandoned mine to go free Reuben's dad from a giant boulder. His name is Arion, really? Not Indiana? Do we want to double check that really quick? I'm pointing as if I have a staff, and no, I really don't. Why not? Oh, yeah, that's right. And for some reason, I decided to attack with a claw. Because I'm Dr. Claw?
I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time.
I'm a geek, I have no life. What can I say? Combat, combat, and more combat. And Benjamin, you're not allowed to miss. Why are you missing? Why are you letting that rent bone push you around, man? I mean, seriously. It's like you're lower level or something. I never know anymore. I love when skeletons kind of have their head to the side. Why you hit me so hard? Oh, cool. Level 19. Well, at least we're leveling up fairly quick. Oh, look. More monsters, more caverns. We're just trying to get to the end, man. Things aren't dying quick enough, as you can kind of tell. Oh, well. We went the wrong way. I hate it when that happens. Like, they give you a path of least resistance and a path with more resistance, and most of the time, the one with the most resistance is the way you have to go. And apparently Benjamin has fallen asleep on the job. And Reuben is too. What the crap, man? Come on, you guys. We've got a world to save. Seriously, Heroes and RPGs. I just don't get the fact that there's an urgency to this matter. Oh, well. Anyway, and also to those who, by chance, are following my radio program, for those who don't know, I do have a radio program with my college's radio station. I'm actually working things out to get my show to be put up as a podcast on iTunes, so bear with me. I'll keep you guys posted when that actually happens. But yeah, I've been working on the radio program, and we are getting ready for E3. And yeah, that's going to be lots to talk about. I'll admit, guys, I'm a gamer, but I'm kind of not looking forward to this year's E3. And for people who have followed my radio program, they kind of know why. I'll explain it right here. Is the 8th generation of consoles is just not turning out to be what I thought it was going to be. Oh, look, we got a new claw. Yay! Anyway, back to my ranting. Yes, I know, I barely talk about the game. But yeah, the 8th generation of consoles is not turning out the way I thought it would. I mean, the Wii U is cool and all. I've been able to get my hands on a Wii U, but I just remember at last year's E3 where we were getting promised a bunch of third-party support. And yeah, we got like Assassin's Creed 3 and we got Arkham City and Darksiders 2 coming out on it, but there really hasn't been anything else, to my knowledge, aside from like Lego City Undercover, that wasn't first party. And first party titles on Nintendo are going to be good. We know that. But I was getting stoked for third party support. Like, Nintendo had learned its lessons. And it doesn't seem to me like they have, because we're not hearing about... I mean, we're hearing more about, like, EA saying poo-poo on the Wii U, we're not going to work on it, than anything else. And that's kind of sad. And that's one console. The other two... It's been kind of frustrating for me with the announcement events that, you know, these are still labeled as game consoles. and we're not getting game library announcements for them. We're getting, oh, social networking, PC kernel, we're getting, oh, the Kinect is going to be on all the time, oh, we're going to eliminate the concept of use games, or trading games, or whatever. And when we get told about, you know, what the system is going to be capable of, and get a game demo, we're not really given a demo that's showcasing what the system can do. I'm going to say something mean, flame shield up. I get that FPSs are kind of the craze. But FPS fans, listen up. I get that you enjoy the medium. That is not a way to showcase a system. Because if you're going to show what the graphics can do, there's only two things that an FPS can accurately show you. How snazzy your gun looks, and somewhat of the background, but not really. Because it's more focused on the chaos that's going on around you. And I want to see, like, lush visuals. So, seeing Killzone and Call of Duty showcasing it at these events is frustrating to me, because I want to see what like a platformer is going to look like on that system, what an RPG is going to look like, and nothing was shown. We got the Capcom, or I can't remember if it was Square-Enix or Capcom's demo that looked kind of cool, but it didn't really. We didn't know what it was, and for all we know, it's not even going to be a game because they might scrap it later. And then the Xbox unveiling, we got nothing like that. We got, you know, the big EA alliance. Oh, joy. You know, I'm sorry, but EA is going to show up on every console. That's just the bottom line of it. They say poo-poo on the Wii U, but eventually they'll realize that, oh, we could be making money on the Wii U, and go back to it. And then they're going to go to the PlayStation, so to say that they're uniquely Xbox is kind of a lie. They're not going to do that because they're going to lose money. Heck, they might even lose money because I think people are getting frustrated enough with their sports games not just having rosters that are DLC updates. Instead, they have to pay $60 year after year after year. I'm kind of happy about that because people are getting wise to what EA's doing, and EA should not be doing that. I'm not a sports fan, but I look at that and go, yeah, you're being a little bit of a shyster. So, hopefully they get wise to that, but the other stuff at these announcements wasn't cool. They weren't showcasing game libraries, so I'm assuming that's going to be what they're going to do here. That, and they're going to play it safe and start telling us actual gamer stuff. Social networking is all well and cool, but what they're showcasing can already be done. I can already access Netflix on my other consoles. Why would I want to get another console just to access Netflix again? I only access Netflix or all this other stuff on my PS3, because I primarily use my PS3. Yes, call me a Sony fanboy, call me a Nintendo fanboy, whatever. But yeah, E3, I wish I could say I was more excited, but not really. I've seen a couple of rumored announcements that have piqued my interest, but I really do think like Microsoft is going to be saving face after their unveil event went horribly wrong and hurt GameStop and a bunch of other things. And then Sony has a lot to answer for in the fact that now not only do you have to worry about a $500 console, but you have to justify buying I think it's a $200 Vita, because that's pretty much the PS4's equivalent of the Wii U gamepad. Yeah, there's a lot to backtrack on for all the companies, because Nintendo has to announce third-party support, Sony has to justify that much money, and to some extent so does Microsoft, when they really haven't announced any game libraries as of yet. Yeah, Forza and racing and shooters, to me that doesn't count. Sony might have earned points if their first game to showcase their unveil was Jonathan Blow's The Witness. That looked really, really cool. And if they'd given an extra amount of money for him to get that done and to be Sony exclusive, that would have been awesome. They didn't. At least to my knowledge, they didn't. So, what are you going to do? Yes, I know. I'm poo-pooing a lot on the next generation. I will probably get it, but I might wait until I see some game announcements that I want to hear about. Like for Sony, I know that there's going to be a new Metal Gear. I know for Sony there's also going to be a new Final Fantasy. Whether or not it comes out on Xbox as well, I kind of doubt it. It might happen. I don't know. I doubt it, though. I have a feeling Sony's going to want some exclusivity. That's one of the things I'd like to see in this generation is more exclusivity. I get that people want multi-platform launches, but there's a reason to buy these individual consoles. You need to have games that are going to appeal to everybody, or to a specific audience, and you want them to buy your console. So, oh well. But anyway, so we've got a new little monster here, and it just so happens to be the boss in the abandoned mine. The Djinn. And he looks all evil. Evil! That's okay, we got a way to solve evil. Yeah, we're gonna hit them and cast magic at them and not really care. They can whine all they want. I love Blizzard in this game. Yeah, I know, I've got a massive ADD. I love Blizzard in this game. It makes snowmen. Snowmen that are apparently dangerous with their smiles of doom.
Fear the smile of doom.
Alright, now we got the red bones taken care of, so we can basically kill this guy to death. I'm like a repetitive arcade game. X-Men, welcome to die! For those who are too young, go look it up on YouTube. It's okay, pause this, go look it up. You'll thank me later. Oh, come on. We have to have done some battle damage to this guy. We got Dragon Cut. I think that's the big attack this guy has. Alright, it's time to pull out the wizard magic. That's effective. Oh, battle damage. And he looks like he's not having a good day. Stop hitting me with lightning bolts. It's good to see that Reuben is resistant to fire damage, but Benjamin isn't. Ah, that'll fix itself. Ah, next battle damage. So we shrunk him and made him a cloud. We made him part of the cloud. So does that mean that he's going to carry over to the PS4 and the Xbox One? You guys were wondering if I was going to carry that over. I found a way. And I love it. Reuben's only magic spell is life. This is guaranteed to every party member that you will ever get. They all have life. So just in case you get a little reckless, you can save your butt. Ah, critical hit. And down he goes. So the Djinn has been taken care of. We're going to go behind the door as soon as we heal. And lots of brown chests with explosives that we can't carry. And more explosives. See, again, why is he not named Indiana? We're close enough to blow up the boulder! Dad, stand back! Why is his name Arion and not Indiana? I mean, really. Oh, copyright, never mind. We did it! Yay! I knew you'd save me, Reuben! Please head home to Mom. She has a talking to give you. Right, you two be careful! Let's return to Firebird. And I'm gonna avoid your mother, because I don't want to get in trouble for the fact that I got stuck behind a boulder. I told her I'd stop having that happen. Alright, and before we leave here, we're just going to check really quick to see if there are any other red chests in this cave, or in this mine. For those who might be asking, yes, this is a blind LP. I'm only going off of memory, so I don't know right off the top of my head if there is a red chest in here. Bear with me. We won't be here that long. So yeah, I would like to hear in the comments what you guys think of E3. Are you excited for it? Are you interested in the 8th generation of consoles? If so, which one? What would you like to see from them? I'd love to hear your feedback on it. So leave me a comment in the thread below, and maybe we can have a good conversation about it. Maybe you guys can convince me to be excited for the 8th generation. Who knows? And in the meantime, we're going to use escalators. We're in a fantasy-based RPG, and there's escalators. I keep telling myself to not think so hard about these things. I'm not listening to my advice, guys. Okay, and more platforms, and this is starting to look familiar. Yep. So I don't think there's a red chest in this one, in this area, but that's okay because we open things up to go to the next area as soon as we go back to Fireburg to talk to Arion. Or Indiana, as he's going to be forever referred to in this LP. Playing way too much dot hack with Alex. What can I say? YouTube.com/DrakAndShadow if you don't know what I'm talking about. We just started up our dot hack LP. It's a good LP. You guys gotta check it out. And I must say, being that I'm the one coming in blind to that game, it's fairly good. Fairly good in design, especially for a Bandai game, so I'm intrigued. Oh, and look, he's hiding in bed. It's like, I don't want to get lectured. Okay, I forgot to tell you. Yeah? Crystal Fire is in the lava dome. Fair enough. I don't think we needed to know that. We just needed to go to the hottest place to find the fire crystal. It's usually how these things go. But I criticize. This is the game being simplistic so that it can tell you where you need to go next in order to go further in this game. And that's a good thing. For people who are trying to start out in RPGs, that's a good thing to get them going. Do I have 10 GP for a cup of coffee? Okay. Are you going to give the coffee to me? Does the coffee, like, increase my stats? Nah, never mind. The old man is never going to give me a cup of coffee. He's just going to take my money. That's okay. I wasn't doing anything with it anyway. And you guys might have noticed that that was a clear platform or clear tile before, now it's broken. I'm not going to be doing grinding on the LP live, so bear with me on that. And speaking of which, we're actually going to go ahead and end this part and get ready to start up the volcano next. So stick with me. Once again, I am Drak, and this is a Let's Play of Final Fantasy Mystic Quest for the SNES. Stay tuned.